if we go into a new map and we don't save this one, we will see this nice little red builder's cube again, and yeah, we want to create a nice map with meshes and subtract it. So this is going to be an indoor map. One important thing to know is that to remember is I have a value of 10,240 here, so I'm going to create a cube with this z-axis on 2040, 0. And that's a really big cube. And you can make these values smaller, but it won't change anything. It's just that I want to have some space when creating a map. And this value, maybe let's just make that half the size. So, and when we make this, we don't want to create a volume yet, because we cannot subtract anything from a volume. So what we do is we add it, and then we will go into our brush mode, and then we will make our first room. So the height, let's see, 256, 512, 512, and there's our cube. Let's subtract this one. And now I want to make a little hallway, just see what happens. And maybe this size will be a little small, but we go into our side view to take a look at it. We want it to be on the bottom. So when we subtract it, it will be there. We can also just duplicate it, alt drag. Then we have to rebuild our brushes, and then it will actually be there. Otherwise it won't be there. And what we will do for now is we will add a skylight. I wouldn't recommend using skylights in your map. I think we can just drag it in. Not? Is that not an option? Okay, that's not an option. I thought it was. Or do we need to drag this one? Okay, that's it. And now we can play our map. It will say we need to rebuild our lighting in the upper left corner, but we don't need that. We don't care about lighting in this tutorial. So we could see that our top was black. To make it a little easier, we're just gonna put the lower brightness on 0.5 so we can actually see something. And this will be our map for now. Let's make one more. One more thing is I'm just gonna make something that isn't gonna work to show you guys what will happen if a scope isn't a rectangle. So this scope is obviously not a rectangle. So it's just when we look at this, it won't be able to place rules here, and it's a skewed rectangle. So or how do you call it, skewed, I think, I don't know. Let's put this one here, and it's going really slow. Oh my god. And I put it up a little. I have no idea what my PC is doing, but it's going really slow. So let's create a room right here also. And then we will make something that does work on the other side. So let's see, we need this here, we need a little bit of space. So here we will later on make the stairs right here, and here we are working with all cubes, rectangles, and no strange shapes. So when we rebuild it, it will actually show up. And when we play through it, it will just look like this. And now we want to apply my rule set to it, and this is the most important part, because that's what this tutorial is all about, making this map look awesome in the end. So we select the big blue brush, we right click on it and do polygons to brush. What this will do is we can see here the little red builder's cube will become as big as the blue one. And yeah, that's okay. That's what we want, because now we want to have all this information of this map stored in our builder's cube. So we do de-intersect, and we can actually drag it to the side. Oh, I mean, I don't think we need intersect. We don't need de-intersect. De-intersect is the exact opposite. So intersect means it will store the information like we see it now. So if I drag it to the side, let me just show you, and I add it again as a brush, we will see that it looks exactly like our map. And if we use de-intersect, so let's go back a little and put de-intersect, and we drag it to the side and press add, then you will see that it's the exact opposite of our map. You can see our rooms are now cubes. So yeah, that's not what we wanted. So we want to intersect this, drag it to the side, right click, procedural level. If you haven't imported this script because maybe you don't want to, just make sure it's just like the proc building script, only the default properties are different. I don't want to change that all the time, so make sure these default properties are like this. Then we apply the rule set, which is my base. Then we click on it, and it applies the rule set.